Hello everyone and welcome to the very first long video on my channel. If you clicked on this video, there's a big chance that you either just started learning the handstand, or maybe you've been training for few weeks or even few months, but you're not really sure if you training the right way, or maybe you just don't know how to train properly. So in this video, I'm not gonna give you a bunch of useless uh, details that would be impossible to remember anyway. We are gonna keep this simple, okay? Clear and straight to the point. I'm gonna give you the most important things without overwhelming you with too much information. The goal of this video is that by the end you will be able to apply everything I'm gonna explain. So the methods, the structure, the mindset, etc. So you can finally start progressing and get your handstand. This video is divided, into 5 parts. So first, we will talk about theory. Okay. Then I will talk about my journey so you can see a concrete example. Okay. After that, we will go into technique. Okay. Technical points. One of the most important parts. Uh, then we will talk about common mistakes. Very important parts also. And finally, we will talk about training. So how to train, how often, and which exercise to use. So first, the theory. You need to understand something very important. You will learn the handstand exactly the same way you learn how to walk. When you were a baby and you wanted to learn how to walk, what did you do? You tried to stand up, you fell. You tried again, you fell again, over and over. Then you started holding onto something like a chair or your parents to help you stand. Then you tried standing without support. You tried to understand balance on your feet. You build strange strengths in your legs, and one day you walked. Okay. Um, Handstand is exactly the same. Okay. At the beginning, you don't have enough strength. Okay, and so you use the wall just like you use a chair when you are a baby. Um, and the wall helps you to build strength and endurance. Then you start understanding balance on your hands, and eventually you let go. You hold by yourself. So just remember this. You build it the same way you build walking slowly, consistently, by falling and trying again. Alright, now I'm gonna quickly talk about my journey. I started learning the handstand in October 2024. So yeah, about a year and a half ago. At the beginning, I wasn't training very consistently, so obviously I didn't get crazy results. I could maybe hold a handstand for 10 seconds, but my form was terrible, like really bad, like this, as you can see. Then I started training way more, actually too much, and not in a smart way. I was just repeating attempts over and over, without understanding what I was doing wrong. So from January to June 2025, I completely stagnated. No real progress. Then from July to September, about 2 months, I finally started training properly. I focused on alignment, on balance and technique. And that's when everything changed. As you can see, I have really great evolution in only 2 months. Straight and stand. My level literally exploded, like you can see in this clip. Okay. Today I'm starting to work on more advanced skills, like one arm handstand. And honestly, the only reason I'm able to do that is because I stopped training randomly and started training correctly. So yeah, it's not about training more, but it's about training smarter. And that's exactly why now we're gonna talk about technique. Because the moment I really understood the technical side of the handstand, that's when everything changed for me. Not when I trained harder, not when I trained longer, but when I trained better. So now I'm gonna break down the three most important technical points. Nothing complicated, nothing fancy, just the stuff that actually makes the difference. Okay, so alright, let's go into it. So the first technical aspect is the alignment. Okay, when you're standing normally, your feet, knees and hips are aligned. That alignment makes you stable. Okay, but today a lot of people arch their lower back. For example, they have their pelvis in anterior tilt when it should be in posterior tilt. Donc, so like that, okay. You need to have your pelvis not in introversion, okay. You need to fix it and have in retroversion, okay, like this, okay. So no, not like this, okay, but like that, okay. So in handstand, you need to align your wrist, okay, shoulders and hip, okay. Aligning those 3 points will make you straighter, more stable, and it will be easier to hold longer because you will have less tension in your joints and muscles. This is something you should practice against the wall, and I will explain more in the training session at the end of the video. So the second important point is the hands. Okay, your hands are what keep you balanced. They stop you from falling forward or backward. When you're standing on your feet and start falling forward, what did you do? What do you do? Just you press your toes into the ground to bring yourself back to the center. In handstand, it's the same thing. If you're falling forward, you press your fingers into the ground to bring yourself back to the balance. Okay. If you're falling backward, meaning you're going back toward your starting position, you can slightly push through your palm, but the palm is flat, so it's harder to create strong pressure. Another option is to slightly bend your legs, but in handstand, um, what would be like that would be like doing a tiny push-up motion, like a mini dip. You go slightly down, then push strongly south your shoulders to come back up straight. Straight. Also, you should slightly turn your hands outwards, so in external rotation, like this, okay? External. If your hands are internally rotated, so if your hands are like that, okay, internally, your shoulders will also rotate internally, and it's become harder to push strongly south them. And if you already have a lack shoulder mobility, it will make it even worse. So either keep your wrist neutral, okay, whoa, neutral like that, or slightly turned outward like that, okay, like this. So neutral or turned outward. Finally, the third point is the elbows. Okay, you need to lock your elbows in handstand. If you don't, you will be unstable. You will move more and you will get tired faster because you will constantly fight against gravity pulling you down. So you really need to lock your elbows like this. Like when you are in dips, need uh, in the starting of the movement to lock your elbows, and after you're going down. Okay, so really you really need to lock those elbows. Okay, okay. Now we talk about common mistakes. You should be aware of those different mistakes to not repeat them. Okay, so the first common mistake is trying to walk on your hands to save your balance. Okay, your goal is to hold still. Okay, stable, not moving. So walking will distract you and make you build bad habits. Okay, what we want is to hold straight and stable, not survive by walking around. Okay, so really try to avoid that mistakes. It's really important to know work on your hands. Okay, the second mistake is not filming yourself. Okay, feedback is extremely important. If you don't know what you look like, if you don't know whether you're straight, archer, misaligned, how can you fix it? Okay, personally, I'll film 100% uh, of my handstand sessions. I try to watch. I see what's good, what's not, what I can improve. The good video I keep and the useless one I delete. Okay, but filming is super important for your progress. The third point and common mistakes is kicking from standing. Okay, um, another mistakes, so kicking up from standing without starting with your hands already on the floor. You don't throw yourself into a handstand. You transfer your weights into your shoulders, then push with your legs. Okay. So starting with hands already on the floor makes it easier to control the weight up and be more stable. Okay. And the last common mistakes. There are many other mistakes, but these four are the most important. Okay, is a lack of focus. Okay, so the concentration. Honestly, 80% of the handstand is in your head. Okay, is the mental. So you need to stay calm, patient, and try to understand why you're holding or why you're falling. Okay, instant training can be very random. One of day you can feel super strong, like wow, I improved so much, and the next day you do the worst session of your life. Okay, so that's normal. If it's really not working, go back to the wall, work on specific aspect. Don't get angry. Me, I wasted so much time getting frustrated. So just really work on your mindset. Okay, it's very very important. Now, let's talk about training. Like I said in the theory part, just like when you learned to walk, you trained every day. So in handstand, you should train as often as possible, ideally every day. In your week, you should have daily sessions of 10 minutes to 15 minutes and 2 to 3 longer sessions, like 30 to 45 minutes focused on technique, endurance, and balance. Uh, Before every session, short or long, you should work on shoulder mobility. Better mobility equals better push, equals better shape, equals straighter handstand. You can test yourself. So stand with your back and hips against a wall. Keep them glued to the wall. Try to touch the wall behind you with your wall and not just your fingers. Okay, I just will show you. So you go back to the wall like this, okay? And you try to touch the wall with your hand, okay? Uh, without moving your back. Your back should be glued to the wall all the test, like this, okay? As you can see, me, I can't touch the wall with my hand. So if you can do, you have good mobility, and if you can't, like me, then you need to work on it more than the other. If your mobility is good, 1 to 2 minutes before training is enough. If not, aim for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. So the first exercise is this one. Okay, this one. So end on a support, like a bed. Me, I use a bed. I use my bed. So straight your shoulders downward. Okay. Uh, 3 sets of 10 seconds and more. Okay. And the second is the exercise. So this one, I will show you. You use a resistant band. Okay, like this. Lift it up and behind you to stretch the shoulders. 10 reps. Hold 3 seconds at the top. So like this, you going at your max. Hold 3 seconds. Okay, and going down. You need to go at the maximum. Okay. Alright, for daily sessions, so 10 to 15 minutes, just practice 3 attempts. Try to kick up and hold, even if you're not in a great shape that day. Try to understand how you balance, okay? And for longer sessions, you will work on those 3 exercises. The first one is wall hold. So back to the the wall. So you can do 3 to 5 sets of your max time to build shoulders endurance. The second one is face to the wall, and you can do also 3 to 5 sets, but you stop when your form start to break. Okay, this is for technique, not for endurance. Okay, and the third exercise is to learn balance without dealing with a kick. So you can do 3 to 5 sets face to the wall and slowly remove your feet from it. Try to balance without fully kicking up. Okay. Also, to work on your kick up, set up like the first wall exercise. So this one. And practice kicking up without touching the wall behind you. The wall is just there to stop you from overbalancing. Okay. And if in a if in a daily sessions you really don't succeed, okay, go and practice on the wall. Okay, don't waste your time. It's normal. It's normal. Sometimes really you can't do what you wanted. Okay, so don't waste your time and go to the wall. Okay, we're at the end of the video. I really hope this help you. Okay. Don't hesitate to rewatch the video and take notes if you forgot something. If I missed anything, you can ask in the comment. I could talk about handstand for hours and hours, but that really would be boring. The goal were as to give you clear, useful information, so you can finish the video and immediately go train the right way. You will get your handstand really. Okay. Just remember, be patient. It takes time. Some people will progress faster than you, and some other will progress slower. So that's normal. Okay. Uh, what matters is the result. Really, trust yourself. You're on the right path, and I'm 100% sure you will get your handstand. So really, thank you for watching until the end, and good luck.